Hello, YouTube fam. It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. Man, you know what? I want to talk to y'all, man. Look, let's get real. You know, a lot of people were talking to me about the DragonFly from Haslab. And they were telling me, you need to get with the program, that $275, that's a good deal. Right now, the DragonFly itself, the vehicle, Wild Build and Glinda is funded. You know, they're just waiting for the other two figures to get funded, you know, up to 19,000. You know what? I'm going to say this. They really shot themselves in the foot. Hasbro. They could have did this a whole lot better. The first figure should have been Wild Bill. The second one should have been somebody we're looking for, like General Hawk. General Hawk, if you would have put him as that second figure, it would have pushed the momentum for all of those other figures to get unlocked. You know, people are saying, this is right on par with the His Tank. No, it's not. The His Tank did just like that, man. That shit was done real quick. People wanted that. You know, they gave figures people really was looking at, man. You know what? That's how you got to do this. This is how you got to treat it. When you pushing big purchases, you got to have something to go with that purchase to make people, you know, feel comfortable about getting it. Now, you know, I'm not going to spend that type of money and I don't see the figures in the process. You know, again, you know, you can get ground crew with that. And you like, man, I got 2 ground crew figures, Glinda. You know, what about Doc? You could have gave us Doc, the medic. You could have gave us General Hawk, Doc, the medic. Those two right there could have kind of pushed everything further. I don't know after that who we can put out there, but shit, you could even went farther. Shit, you could even just reissued and put Dr. Mindbender with this damn thing. And that would have pushed, without all the stuff, could have pushed Dr. Mindbender. You could have, hell, reissued his ass. My whole thing is, you know what? You got to get people going. You got to get people motivated in your program. You know what? I can't see it because, you know what? I had forgot all about it until I seen some of that stuff, you know, popping up on Instagram from Hasbro posts. And I'm like, okay, they trying to push this thing. I don't know how good it would do. You know, people are at this point, they're just tired. And they're looking at it like, look, you need to stop. This shit is what it is. Ain't nobody really looking at this no more, you know. Again, with the His Tank, it had so much energy around it. Everybody was on board. They were saying the stuff people wanted to hear. Right now, they're not. You know, and again, it was a different time. Last year was a different time. The economy was much different last year. This year, it's a whole nother ball game. Like I said, you know, if they would have left it at like, you know, 10 and, you know, if you made it up into like 12, you know, you would have had it fully unlocked or something like that. You got to make it work for people, man. Shit is not working. It's looking crazy and people are looking at it like that. You know, why spend all of this money and you can't see what you're getting the money for? You know, you getting a vehicle. But a lot of people were counting on if they buy the vehicle with the 4 figures, they're going to sell the figures for $50 a piece on eBay. So you got $200, you pay $75 for the DragonFly. That's how people are looking at it. They were looking at selling the figures and keeping the DragonFly. I don't blame them. I'm looking at it just like that. You could have saved a whole lot of money like that. You know, I hear a lot of people talking about, I'm just going to buy 2 and sell the 1 for double. Man, you know what? You got to make sure it's a market for it. You know, sometimes that market drop when people really lose interest. There's not enough of push behind this. There's not enough of advertisement. And this is why this is slowing down so fast and why people forgot about it. I heard so many people saying they forgot all about this. I forgot about it. Shit, I had to remind myself that it was still out there. But fam, these are just my thoughts and opinions. I believe if they would have listened to some of this logic right here, this damn thing would have been damn near done within 1 week. Instead of may not being fully, completely funded with all the figures. Now again, the DragonFly itself is funded. Wild Bill and Glinda. But everything else is not. The other 2 figures are not. And I don't see without, you know, those other two figures being fire that it would actually go that distance. They need to reveal the other two figures to make it sell. But to later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.